What's up, everybody? This is Carolina Mike, your host for SharePoint in 60 seconds, where you can get the information you need in the first 60 seconds. And if you want to get a full run through, stick around. We'll do a step-by-step run through. Today, we're going to talk about what's the difference between a site and a page, and when is it appropriate or when should you choose one over the other. Stick around.
I'm a SharePoint expert, play with data extra. Careful with my hands, cause I gotta use them for work. Yeah, I'm a big old nerd. I like maple syrup on my pancakes. I don't care what you heard.
Get started, I want to say thank you to everybody for watching. Thanks to all the subscribers. And at the end of this, if you decide that you like it, please give a thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. But please let us know why you don't like it. And if you subscribe, then you'll get to see exactly when all the new videos come out. Okay, here we go. Timer, please. So, difference between a site and a page. A site is a logical container within a SharePoint tenant. That's the largest, biggest bucket of a thing that you can create within SharePoint. Then everything lives within that site. Sites do have boundaries, permissions, so folks may have permission to one site but not to another. And you can have several different sites within your tenant. Now, how does that compare with a page? Page is part of a site. You have to have something to be able to display information from your site. So your site contains, libraries and lists and all that. Well, a page lives on the site and displays those things, whether it be text or images or parts of your site. All right, so let's see what that looks like in the real world. So here we've got, this is a logical container. This is a container here. It's a site. Back in the day, you'd hear it referred to as a site collection, which would have like subsites and all that jazz, but we're really not doing that so much anymore. I mean, you can still create subsites, but really site is where it's at. So here in this site, we go to our site contents, we can see what's in this site. So we've got these document libraries, we've got some lists, basically document libraries and lists. Now let's take a look at a page. So if we go back to the home page, this is the home page. And if you want to see what that looks like at the ground level, if we go back to site contents, we can go into the site pages library. If you're doing old school, it might be called pages, but we're in modern, so we got site pages. Now there is going to be a site here, or a page rather, right down here, created by the system. Every time you create a new site, you get a home page in the site pages library. And again, that's just a canvas. If I click on it, it's a canvas, and on this canvas, we got web parts, got a hero web part, we got the Twitter feeds and all that jazz. We got calendar. Okay. But let's just say you're working in this site and there are people who are interested in a particular document library and a particular list, and they want to see those all at one time without having to navigate to them separately. So for example, let's say we go to site contents and we have a group of people who are very interested in the t-shirts document library, and they're extremely interested in gaming consoles. So they really need to see both of those in the same space. Again, we're still in one site, but we want to create a page that displays two things from that site at the same time. Well, we're going to go to new page and we will name it something cool. Yeah. Okay. And then now we go in here and we could say, I want to add the document library, the t-shirts document library. So scroll to documents, lists, and libraries. We'll go document library. And it's pretty cool. It gives you a list of all the document libraries that you're able to add here. And we're going to go for t-shirts. So there's t-shirts. And let's get a little bit fancy. We want to see them side by side. So we'll edit this section. We'll go 2 columns. So then over here, we are going to add, really? Is that how you're going to do me? Come on. Wow. All I want to do is oh, there we go. Y'all saw that. That was, had to click in the exact right space. It's wild. Okay. We're going to go with a list that's up here, or if we scroll down here, it's down here too. We're going to pick the list. We're going to go with, what do we say what we're going to do? Gaming consoles. It's an odd combo. T-shirts and it's not that odd of a combo. And we'll click publish. And so now we have a page on this, within this logical container in this customer demo hub. We have a t-shirt, document library, and gaming consoles on the right. Let me refresh because things are misbehaving. There we go. It's a little bit better. So there you go. Now, when should you create a new site versus a new page? Well, if you have something that's big enough that warrants its own set of document libraries and its own set of lists, own set of pages, then you might consider breaking it out. Like, let's say, these t-shirts and gaming consoles are going to, spur other lists and other libraries, and maybe we need to keep it separated. Maybe there's another group of people who need access to these things. Then we could create a new site with separate permissions and then add these document libraries or create document libraries and lists related to those t-shirts and gaming consoles. However, if you don't need a separate bucket, a separate site, then you can, just like we did here, just fire off a new page and add the assets that you want to be able to see on those particular pages. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully that clears up any questions you might have had about the difference between a site and a page. If you have questions, let us know in the comments. Otherwise, if this has been of value to you, please give us a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down, but you got to let us know why you didn't like it. And please subscribe, hit the bell so you can be notified, all that happy jazz. So until next time, this is Carolina Mike saying SharePoint rocks, and so do you. Take it easy, y'all.
I'm a SharePoint expert, play with data extra. Careful with my hands, cause I gotta use them for work. Yeah, I'm a big old nerd. I like maple syrup on my pancakes. I don't care what you heard.